I just want to take some time and record this episode real quick. I had some ideas on my mind and I just want to share them with everybody that's been listening and watching to Life's Checkmark podcast. So today is Thanksgiving. And so I hope that you had a great day with your family, your friends. And if you didn't have anybody, I pray that, somebody reached out to you, said Thanksgiving. Um, and just take for granted that you're alive. I'm sure things could be better maybe in your life, but you are doing well. Everything is okay. And we all get through 100% of our bad days. So just keep moving forward. And just because today is Thanksgiving doesn't mean that today's the only day you should be thankful for. What you have, who should be every day that you should be thinking about this stuff. So one thing I could recommend there is just telling yourself every day what you're grateful for. For example, I will write down 3 things I'm grateful for every morning, and it could be anything. So try that. Try just one. If you haven't done this, just try just one. Change your mindset. You start having an abundance mindset, growth mindset, and eventually it's just going to grow from there. So you start looking at things more on the positive side. So I do have some stuff I want to bring up at the end where I have some things changing for Life's Checkmark. A lot of things coming up, and I just wanted to share that with you. But before I get to that, I wanted to first say that today, with it being Thanksgiving, I had a great time with some friends and, my kids. And I just want to share with you guys that I am grateful. I am thankful that you guys are listening, watching to Life's Checkmark, sharing it with others, making comments, reaching out, and also suggesting other guests. And with that being said, Life's Checkmark has grown. It's given me a lot of opportunities that have come my way to help other people. And so the things that I want to share with you with Life's Checkmark, these things are coming up for that and for myself in a way, and how I can help other people. So number one, I will be speaking at a health and wellness expo, which is close to me, and I'll be on mental health. I'll be up there for about 15 minutes or so. And so if you're in the area, you know me, and you're interested in seeing that coming out, I can give you the information on that. It will be in January on a Saturday. So feel free to reach out to me. Also, I do have a live event for podcasters. And even if you're not a podcaster, come out and, find out what podcasting is about. You get to meet me and 4 other speakers I have. It'd be a venue up in New York. I can give the address, and I'll have a form and stuff coming up soon. So as soon as that comes out, then I can get you registered. The event is free. I left it free because I want to make sure that these people, you, show up and get some information, some value out of it. And it's just going to be, I just want it to be fun and everybody enjoy each other. There'll be networking afterwards. Each speaker would be talking for about 30 minutes or so on podcasting in all different areas. And so that will be January 18th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And again, right now you can just reach out to me. I do have a website being created for that. And I'll probably have a form and stuff set up on the side just before the website comes up. But yeah, so I can only see about 40 people. So there's limited seating. So I feel free to reach out to me right away. So as soon as everything is set in stone, as far as the funnel and stuff being set up, then I can get you registered and make sure that you can show up to the event. So I look forward to seeing you there. Also, I do have a podcast community called Podcasters Hub. And right now we are about 12 members strong. And we had a live event last week, and we'll have another one this week coming up. Live event, I mean, virtual. And so that's in the school community. And right now I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things that we're bringing together. At the few people that were able to join me on the last live, we created some great suggestions for what we can provide value back to other podcasters. Now, this podcast group is going to be for podcasters that have 10 plus episodes. So you're already committed. And then the people that take my podcasting course, coaching program, they will be part of the Podcasters Hub as well at no cost. So that way they can grow with myself and other podcasters and we can all learn from each other. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't know everything, and the other podcasters in there don't know everything, but we're going to bring it all together to keep learning new things and keep pushing ourselves to keep going in this podcasting world. Because podcasters that get started, most of them stop. 90% of them stop after 90% of them stop after episode 3. So with that being said, that's why I wanted to create this community to keep pushing people forward. I know I didn't know I was going to be 2 years in and 120 episodes already. I just kept moving forward with it. And I had some people behind me backing me up, and that allowed me just to keep pushing forward. So I want to provide that to other podcasters. I don't want anybody to give up. And so that's Podcasters Hub. You can check out checkmark.com, and you can find out more information to subscribe to that and become a member of that. You can also reach out to me. We can talk and get to know each other a little bit more if I don't know you already. With that being said, I have the podcasting coaching program I mentioned a little bit before. That's also at checkmark.com. You can find that where I will be your accountability partner, your coach to guide you through setting up your podcast and get you going. I want to get you all the way up, 21 plus episodes so that you're in the top 1%. Like, I don't want you to give up. You have a desire, you have an idea of a podcast that you want to create, whether you're an expert or you just want to have people come on, whatever that is, it's your podcast. I don't want you to just let it go to the wayside and never take action on it. So that's what I call it, prevent podcrastination, so that you actually get going. And so I'll be there to help you carry through that journey of setting up your podcast and get it out and launch it. So I have that coming up. Also, I got another live event I will be attending in Dallas, which is in March. There, I don't know exactly what I'll be speaking on yet. I have some ideas for what I want to share, but I am looking forward to being a part of that as well. And besides those few things, I am also working on creating other events for next year with some other people I know, and we'll see where that goes. And I'll bring that information up to you when all that becomes available. And now that it is the holidays, Black Friday, the New Year is coming, Christmas is coming, I have created a few special offers for those that are interested in starting a podcast, and for those that are interested in video clips, because video clips is something I offer to clients as well. So with that being said, my podcast coaching program, I will add on where I can create the first 3 episodes you create, I will create 5 video clips for each one to get you started for those episodes. So when you launch your podcast through my coaching program, I will do that as a special offer. And that is something I charge $297 more and more, because I'm actually adding value to those clips for you, where I add in all the additional stuff as far as custom font, color, etc., B-roll, and everything else like that. So that's what I'm offering there for if you're going to become the podcast coaching program, prevent podcrastination. And then the other thing is with the video clips. So I have 3 tiers that I have for video clips, and I'm kind of blending tier 2 and 3 together. So tier 3 is where I offer everything. You can have all this music, whatever, all that stuff added to it, right? And then tier 2 is where I do a little bit. So I decided to mix it together for the holiday, and so right now it would be $297 if you were to do, this is a special, right? If right now it'd be $297 if you did 3. If you gave me 3 videos, I would say 30 to 45 minutes long, where I can get 5 video clips for each one. And then I would do all the custom stuff on the side. That's $297 a month. I will provide that to you. And that's a monthly subscription. Now, if you decide to do this within this holiday time, I will also make it so that it's $250 a month for if you pay for the next 6 months. So that would be everything I just mentioned, but at $250 for if you pay in full for 6 months. Otherwise, the other one would be for 6 months. Or I'm sorry, otherwise the other one would be every month for $297. And that's it. That's the special offer I got going on right now. I can only take so many, so availability is limited. So if you're listening to this or watching this, feel free to reach out to me right away. I can, like I said, I can only take so many, and I'll run this until it's full. I can, and same with the podcast coaching program, I can only take so many people as well. So reach out to me. Let's get your podcast up and running before, you know, maybe not depends on the holiday for you, but I want you to have your podcast up and running in 2025. Like, let's take that idea, let's create it, let's build it, let's launch it, and let's grow your podcast. That's what it's all about. Get your message out there. With that being said, I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and feel free to comment me, reach out, and I would love to hear feedback on the guests I've had, on anything that you want to hear about Life's Checkmark, anything you want to hear about myself, and how I can help support you. And if you have any guests that you're thinking would be a great guest to have on Life's Checkmark, please share that as well.